All right, I'm gonna ready up. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck.
Everyone.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, everybody. Big old race here. We got, what, 9 people? Preliminary tournament race. More bounty hunter fun stuff. I'm going to be trying to implement some new strategies to try and save a little bit of time wherever I can. Ultimately, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's bounty hunter. I'm here for a good time. And possibly a long time if the seed is bad enough. And if you want to join us for these good, long, hard times, you can join us live over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. I would love to see you in the chat if you're watching over on YouTube. And if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Helps out a ton. Oh yeah, I added some new emotes and returned some old emotes as well last night. So Speed Police is back. Because Twitch updated their policy to allow for more animated emotes. So we got the Shaking Flea Man. We got Speed Police back. We got the Spinning Leak back. We have Garnet Coin Spin. I might change these in the future because, you know, I like the Flea Man one. The Flea Man one I think is funny. I don't know how I feel about the Spinning Garnet Coin. I guess you guys can spam it when you gamba or when you win or lose gambas. I am happy that we have more emotes. So I watched the shoutouts to Dinner Dog, by the way. I watched the Dinner Dog bounty hunter prep video that he posted, and that put me in a different mindset with a lot of the stuff I've been doing in bounty hunter seeds. So I'm going to try and utilize some of those strats right now. Mainly the early library card gambit. I really do think that I was anti-early library card at the start because I was like, but like, what if you don't get anything from it? Or what if you miss a relic or whatever? I don't think it matters, really, because there's so many library cards in this preset. There's like 6 of them. So, yeah, it's fine. And the particular strat I'm trying out today is not killing the Bone Scimitar in a singular hit. I didn't... Whatever. Is to go all the way over here to get this relic first, then library card, which I think in this particular situation happens to be the correct play, because getting gravity boots before library carding is definitely very strong. Because the only thing you miss out on is the... Oh, it's a Ring of Varda. I'll take it. Oh. I just realized I'm kind of accidentally cheating, and I will fix that right now.
You steal men's souls.
I have a fast forward button mapped to one of my triggers. I'm going to fix that right now. I'm taking a time loss to fix it because I did actually fast forward, which, you know, saved me time, obviously, which is not allowed. So I'm just eating that time loss. I definitely lost more time than I saved. Okay. Yeah, because my map button was mapped to fast forward, which should not be a thing. Might be. If I get disqualified from the tournament for this, I apologize. Here's my apology video right now. Okay, books, we know both their drops already. I made a severe lapse in judgment, etc., etc. Tooth card, nice. I wonder if library carding there actually made sense. I mean, it kind of helps, because you're getting some extra checks out of the way for movement purposes, and maybe I can go to Alchemy Lab later. Because I think other people would see Gravity Boots and immediately think, okay, now I'm going to go do Alchemy Lab and then Library Card to do less, like, backtracking, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. In fact, I think this might be better to maximize my chances of getting early flight to make the Alchemy Lab route as good as it can be, because then I can do Gravity Boots as well. So the only downside to this is I might have to warp from here back to entrance, which is not even like that bad. And it's another library card, so I am going to grab that, and then I'm going to warp to entrance. So I feel like pretty okay with the route I decided to take. I guess worst case scenario is like the other half of flight is at Spirit. What am I doing? I'm being kind of an idiot. I wasted 10 seconds to grab this library card when I should have done it the other way around. Now that because I opened the warp room like, oh, I need this warp room for later, but I need it for right now. Silly of me. Anyways. So I think the play is, yeah, I'm going to check Spirit Orb. I'm going to do the Alchemy Lab checks. I'm going to do Spirit Orb. And then I'm going to grab the All Rocks Warp. Then I'm going to do Colosseum. And then from Colosseum, I will also be doing, what's it called? It's like an Ice Brand and a Neutron Bomb. We know both of their drops now. That's pretty nice. But yeah, with this info, I can cover almost every single possible layer 2 option that's just gravity boots, essentially. Everything that's unlocked by gravity boots, I have access to pretty linearly with this route, which is nice. I'll take a Power of Mist for sure. What else do we have here? I'm trying to think. As far as imagine the game reset after I bonk there. That'd be really funny. Like I just forgot to turn the code off to reset on bonks. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you might see that video soon enough. You're still alive? I expected him to be dead. I'm going to be honest. Soul of Bat. All right. So we did miss out on Soul of Bat, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Honestly. Another Neutron Bomb. I'll take it. Another Ice Brand, another Neutron Bomb. Like, I think getting Bat 3 minutes later isn't the end of the world, especially with our MP being as low as it is. The only difference is I could have used the Bat to leave the library a little bit faster, I guess. Whatever. Unironically, I think I'm going to do this to refill my MP. And it could work as a safe split. Iron Ball. I didn't see an item. But we still got to go. Wee bit.
You steal men's souls.
For Silvering.
Make them your slaves.
Thank you for the 26 months. Holy. So much support. Oops, that bonks, yeah. I should have known that. All right, we have access to this. Which is another library card. I'm not upset about that. So we're currently at 2 library cards. Oh, I probably also forgot to check this, which is a marionette. Shit. I even considered going back and farming the marionettes a little bit because they often have a drop. That's a big mistake from me. Ooh, but I get an Alucard shield out of it. All right, I'll take it. Didn't kill enough dolls. Yep, exactly. There is a world where I just forget about that and lose a shit ton of time, which is very funny. Is that barrel circlet? I mean, I'll take it. Come on. There it is. All right, that's some time loss, but It's not the end of the world. It's probably just a minute. A minute on a farm is, like, very doable. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It can happen to anybody. What up, Fran? All right, now we very comfortably can do... Yeah, okay. Calculating in my head the route I want to take. Nice. Sure, I'll take it. I'm not gonna say no to a Vorpal Blade. Are you kidding me? I don't really need it because I got the early Varda, but still, that's crazy. I'm definitely not gonna be hurting for damage, dude. Yeah, I might as well. Might as well do it now. Whoa! Might as well do it now, yeah. Screw it. I was conflicted on whether or not I should be using this yet. But I don't think the extra luck stat really matters right now. Hammer is right here, but I don't know if it's worth farming right this second. Into potion. All right, let's get out of here. I also should have opened up the shortcut to Chapel there. That's kind of an L. I think opening up that Chapel shortcut anytime you actually have to go to Minotaur and Werewolf is really important. All right, Hammer, givey. I'll kill him like a couple of times to see if I get a lucky drop. I'm gonna have to farm him at some point anyways. And to my understanding, this is... Yep, I got lucky. This is the only hammer in the game? Trying to think if there's one in the second castle. It's definitely the hammer that I would farm if I was doing all items. So. Well, now we're missing a handful of potential items, and they're all in flight locations. Okay. Another ice brand. I think I save split here. One, because I have two Vlads, and two, because this is faster. If I need to, well, do I? I don't know if the save split's actually worth it, because I think I'm just going to go to Castle Keep from the Chapel, so I could have Chapel access through Ulrox's quarters, and it, like, is slightly... It's not as good as the Colosseum one, which I did fuck up not doing, but it's, like, okay. I love the music in this game. It's so nice. Very catchy. Nothing! Yeah. All right, I'll take it. Jewel of Open. Interesting. Right now, anything past Jewel of Open would be considered layer 3, so I have to keep that in mind. I think it's still worth, instead of backtracking and then going Coliseum, Caverns immediately, I think it's still worth clearing the chapel first. Dude, I'm getting owned. Ooh, Axelord armor. There's also just like a high density of enemies in the chapel, which makes it kind of nice. All right. We killed Minotaur and Werewolf. Do I think I can draw the full map without looking at the map? No, absolutely not. I got an elixir. Okay. I only memorize the map on vibes, you know what I mean? I could probably do a decent chunk of it, but the whole map? No. Also, why are ads playing right now? What the fuck, Twitch? I ran ads at the start of the stream just to avoid this. Okay, Spike Breaker layer 0. That's fine. Do I library card? It's kind of a very weird library card if I use it now. Couldn't see the relic if there was one, which is kind of an L. Arcana. Yeah, we put on the second Arcana. Sorry, Vardip. I think double Arcana is just so much better, especially when my goal is to get enemies to drop items and relics. And I already have a Vorpal Blade, so it's like the extra damage isn't going to matter. I'm considering library carding, but I don't think it's that good. Especially if my goal is to then check Fire of Bat. I think I just go to Fire of Bat normally. Yeah, I think I just... Because I could library card from here just to check Fire of Bat, but that feels very stupid. Can't say Dragon Blitz without L. This is technically true. I cannot deny that fact. Heaven Sword, Poggers. Can I get another one? Oh, the double Heaven Sword dream is not real, unfortunately. Felt hat. I mean, I guess if I'm holding the hat, I have felt hat. That makes sense. Let's kill these enemies. I think these guys are almost always worth killing, especially the flail guys. They have a very high drop chance. Another library card. Okay. What up, Nor? I'm doing all right. Speaking of Dr. Forgon, Dr. Forgon will be making a return appearance soon for another speedrunning science lesson. I'm in the process of writing up the lesson plans. I think this is slightly faster than warping to Alrox's quarters to get to caverns, because I'm able to open the caverns from the correct side. I should be killing these stone roses as well. keep playing Elden Ring Rando just to realize how many bosses are in the game that you don't like to fight. Yeah, there's a lot of them. What up, Techo? Is Dr. Forgan single? He's married to his job, really. I believe he's married to his research. Exactly. Exactly. Anti-venom. I will grab that. Not that it, like, super matters, but it could be useful. All right. I think we're doing a really good job of checking every location, which is nice. I feel confident about my ability to check the locations quickly. The only thing we really lost time on was the backtrack for the marionette kill, but that's fine. What's up, Rabu? I think ultimately my entire mindset with doing races like this is just to evaluate the things I can control and how much I enjoy or dislike what happened during the race. You know what I mean? Like, if I make a huge mistake because I miscounted complexity or something like that, then, like, I can be a little upset at myself for sure. But if I, like, make a call that math-wise makes sense and it ended up not working out for me, or I lose the race because, you know, can't really out-RNG somebody all the time, then, you know, I can't really be upset at myself for that. It's one of the reasons why the last practice run I did, I got a little upset at myself, is because I made a huge blunder math-wise. And it's like, damn, I cannot be making, like, mistakes like that in the future. But I think being somewhat hard on yourself without being overdoing it is important for growth. Holy Glasses are here again. Okay. That doesn't necessarily mean that Holy Glasses is layer... Because this is layer 3, right? Because it was Gravity Boots, into Bat, into Jewel. Like, my intuition, if I was just counting linearly, would say, okay, that means the final relic has to be in the second castle, but it doesn't actually have to be. It does have to be locked behind one more thing, though. So it could be the rings, it could be Mist, it could be Merman Statue. There's a lot of potential options. I didn't save split this, which is a huge mistake. But it's fine. I will simply be vindicated by finding the other ring. Something that I cannot save split away. Or Mist. I do also need to do entrance, I guess. Because I haven't done the entrance check yet. So I'll combine them. Again, no save split here is not good. I was going to kill you, but it's not worth it. Yeah. Like, Frozen Shades don't even have that high of a drop chance. We already know that one of the drops from Bats was the Axe Lord armor, so I don't have to feel too bad about skipping them. Ooh, that's very painful. And it makes not safe splitting here really suck. That's just a safe split that I should always be doing. Dude. We still don't know what the zombies drop. We do know bloody zombies, both of their drops. But regular zombies could come through with something clutch. We are double arcana'd up right now. I wonder if it's also worth, like, going through here just to kill the merman. Maybe if they don't... As long as you don't fucking get stun locked by him. I wasted all this time. A save split would have been so huge here. I would have saved like 2 minutes. I'm going to be kicking myself for not doing the correct save split. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I just have to live with the time loss and move on. If I get a random drop that helps, then that would at least make it not as painful, but it doesn't seem to be. What's happening here? Get out of the water. Alrighty. It's fine. Could have been worse, dude. I'm not playing particularly well, execution-wise. Just get down there, dude. At least I have this Vorpal. Who knows? That could be my saving grace as far as, like, time save. The Skeller Rings are quite... They have a quite common drop, so it's possible that other people also got this drop. So it's not like I have, like, a massive advantage there. But... Marionette. Asgul. Of course it's Asgul. Thankfully, I have Vorpal. So Asgul shouldn't be as bad because of that. $26 minutes. I think it is always worth clearing out the first castle as much as I possibly can. I should be safe splitting this. Especially with Holy Glasses supposedly being the second to last step, because I feel like that can trip up a lot of people. I'm not really quite sure what's going on, actually, complexity-wise. We could be looking at a 6 complexity, it's possible. Very much possible. Doesn't. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to put the Varda on. There we go. Because I didn't have Leapstone, I wanted to guarantee that Grand Fleet would go down quickly. This is the last thing that's in logic on layer 4, potentially. So if there is shared complexity, it's going to be here. Okay, well. That explains why I was confused. Which means... Layer 5 is both the second castle in its entirety, as well as the Spikebreaker. Makes sense. So I'm going to check this first, then we library card, then we go to the second castle, and then I guess ignore everything else. Because I'm trying to think as far as, like, if we full clear the first castle, that means anything else that we find is just bait, right? I'm pretty sure is what that means. Like, I don't even think you can get like random Vlads on a higher technical level than 5, unless we are dealing with a 6 complexity seed, like I've said, which is technically possible, but very unlikely. Okay, so this is trash. So that means we are dealing with quite possibly all of the other Vlad relics just being in the second castle right now. Can't rings and mist lead to randoms? I don't believe that's possible. Because they would be a higher complexity level. So they would technically not be random Vlads in that scenario. They would be complexity Vlads, especially because, yeah, everything else that I've cleared, unless I miscounted, I'm quadruple checking the count right now, which is 1 gravity boots, 2 bat, 3 jewel, 4 glasses, 5 would be final relic in second castle. Which means that there's just 3? Wait, when did I get this fairy card relic? And it's the Asgal. Okay, just double checking. So there's 2 random Vlads or 2 complexity Vlads in second castle, or it's a 6 complexity seed where rings are in second castle, or mist is in second castle, or merman's in second castle that then leads to the final relic. But that would be a 6 count, which is unlikely. Which is why I think I'm going to not go back to the first castle unless I absolutely have to. Most likely those higher complexity locations just have like library cards or something. Speaking of, I have 1 library card left, I believe. 1 or 2 left. So I gotta be a little bit cautious. There's no reason to save here. I can't do anything from the save. Because I full cleared first castle. I just want to go in the equipment menu every time, dude. It's pissing me off. I will say, having the muscle memory of opening the menu by just double tapping the jump button does not help when you are checking relics. Yes, exactly, J. Phillips. For mist and rings to be required, it means it's a 6 complexity instead of a 5, and it's a double final Vlad on those layers, which is incredibly rare. Technically possible, but I don't know if it's worth routing my whole game plan around that, personally. So I won't. I think we definitely Varda for second castle. Until maybe we get to the Asgal, then we make a decision on how much damage is worth it per kill. But we'll see. Oh, I thought I still had Echo. I save split it away. I was like, oh, that'll be nice with my Echo, but no, I save split it away. That's fine. I don't think this warp will be that useful, but I'm going to get it just in case. I also think the correct play right now is to just do as many Obsidian Sword second castle checks as possible, as quickly as possible. I think that's going to include save splitting at a very particular spot. I think we just need to figure out where that is. I think save splitting here is probably a bad idea. I feel like it's a little too early. I think save splitting for maybe Akmadon right before or right after. I'll grab it. It could be useful for farming certain enemies. Like, certain enemies require that you're in the water. So, for that purpose, I should grab it. I don't know what that item was. There's a lapis? That's actually very funny. Not that it matters right now, but that's so funny. Dude, what if I go to... I don't have the magic. I'm thinking maybe in the future, if I had the magic and I saved it, I go to Coliseum, save there, do a bunch of save splits for info, and then also warp from there. What up, Solar? That's not a terrible idea. Because you can branch off from that Coliseum save to do Trio. You could do this guy. You can do bees pretty quickly. If we find a familiar card on this guy, I think the correct play is we save. We do some save splits to try and find the last card. And get the info. Okay. Then in that case, I think what I will do then is do this. I'm going to refill MP because I don't think this is the save I want to use. I think the save I do want to use is down here. Or, well, I think it's the Coliseum. I should also be just wearing the Spike Breaker. There's no reason not to. I'm not using the Lucarch bonus right now. And those guys have a very high likelihood of dropping items. I'm not really scared of Asgal, I'm going to be honest. Since I have Vorpal, I think it'll be fine. The only thing that would make it better is if I had Leapstone, unironically. I think Leapstone would help a lot. Plus, I have the Varda, so it's like, at the very least, I can do damage to them and kill them quickly. It's just a matter of getting lucky. No items. Like, I'm not worried about farming Asgal when I can do that. You know what I mean? It lasted 10 minutes. He had to do it with Alucard gear and 1 Arcana. I think that's kind of a skill issue on his behalf. Because at the very least, unless something went horribly, horribly wrong in that seed, and he couldn't find the 2nd Arcana, why are you farming Asgal with only 1 Arcana? I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure. This is what I mean. Leapstone would help a lot. Just to jump over this pillar. All right, I think with that in mind, double Arcana might be the play. Nice Cutlass. I think also I'm going to swap and do that. Dude, fuck this guy. Thanks for the Cutlass again. Dude, I'm telling you, Leapstone, unironically, I might come back with Leapstone if I don't get it on this next farm. Yeah, I'm coming back with Leapstone. It's not worth it. It's not worth sitting there farming for it. Trio skip. I'm using a save split. I want to get this one out of the way now. because it's the one that's the farthest out of the way. And I want to know whether or not I actually need it. Unfortunately, no bonk skips. Yeah, if it's just a library card, it's not worth keeping. I swear to God, resetting in this game is like slower than resetting in the Saturn version. Which is really something that they've managed to do that. Fuck, man. Concerning. I'm going to save again. So that way my save split can have missed in case I need it for something later, which feels very silly. We could be looking at a 6 complexity. It's possible. I think I inverted library card save split as well. Almost. That was like a pixel off. I'm going to do this just to be safe. So I don't accidentally library card and lose all my time here. Alrighty. Okay. I think I'm gonna go to the caverns from here. Because I think resetting just to load the save is like a 30-second time loss. And then on top of that, I have to then go to the caverns when I could just be moving towards the caverns. So I think I'm going to continue this way and then go towards the caverns this way. I'm starting to think that we are looking at a 6 complexity seed. It's very likely. Also, it's important to note that anything that I do here, unless I find the ring, can be safe split away. Ideally, I don't safe split away something like Leapstone, because I really, really want it for farming Asgols, but we'll see. Oh, Expo. Dude, nice swing smash. No! Okay, that saves. I was supposed to make a second profile, though. There. Fuck. Annoying, but it's not that bad. Yeah, this is my new safe split location. It's just annoying, man. So far, nobody's finished yet. which means nobody's gotten like insanely lucky with like a bunch of random Vlad drops. At least as far as I can tell. There's our leap stone. This also means that we're living in a world where it's likely a 6 complexity. Which is frustrating, but you know. Because either both familiar cards are at... what's it called? The 2? Death and Galamoth, or this mist actually matters. What's the command to see the rules? I mean, like, the preset we're playing is Bounty Hunter. I think exclamation mark Bounty Hunter still works, or something. Or BH, maybe? Okay, we are living in a 6 complexity seed. And it's a 50-50 6 complexity seed. Dope. Well, it's actually a 50-50-50 6 complexity seed. I need to grab this warp. In fact... Shit. This is not good. There's not really like a clean way to route this section now because of the 6 complexity nature, which is very unfortunate for your boy. I think here's the plan. I will save split this in case it's a familiar card. Reset, warp back to Alrox's quarters, get the Asgall drop, then library card, I think is the correct play. I'm also missing a library card, right? I only have one left. That's not amazing for us. That means we can't library card back into the second castle, which is not great. I don't think it's worth opening the menu to equip a different weapon on the main hand. Yeah. Yep. Good call. Good call. And we're looking for Bone Archer. Interesting. Bone Archer. Well, we have a couple of options for that. I think the Caverns is probably the best spot. There is one that's next to the library, and we might get lucky there. All right, let's go farm Asgol, like I said. Get that drop. And then from there... Dude, not the thornweed. So the last one is ring card, I believe. Where am I? I wasn't paying attention. There are bone archers in Outer Wall, and there's bone archers in the caverns. It's a part of the caverns that most people don't go to, though. It's the stairs that you climb up if you fall down the big hole. Okay, we got the drop from them. It didn't seem useful. Probably should have killed that Asgol for funsies, but whatever. There it is. Double level up and item. Alrighty. Could have been a lot worse, considering... I mean, we did farm a couple already, but... So the correct play is we save, and then we library card, since we only have a singular library card left. We get the info, and then we make a decision as to which castle we need to be in from there. Well, we need to go back to the first castle no matter what, actually, for the Bone Archer. Which is frustrating, but... You know, it is what it is. So now we live in 3 worlds. One where the final Vlad relic is in the Soul of Bat location. One where the final Vlad relic is at Spikebreaker, and one where the final Vlad is Glasses. Or one where it's one of those locations into the final Vlad with Merman statue, which seems utterly ridiculous if that's the case. I have a feeling that somebody should be finishing soon, if they got lucky. I'm saving that library card to go back to the second castle with. That's actually kind of nice to get this library card, even though it wasn't what I wanted. Because now I don't, yeah, now I should be fine to do whatever. Routing-wise. Did the multi-stream pin die? I guess it did, yeah. Sometimes Twitch will unpin something after a while, even though you tell it to pin it until you manually unpin it, because Twitch is very good. Thank you, Lobster. I am conflicted. Let's go down. Because I need to go to the caverns anyways. I can farm the skeleton real quick on the way there, the Bone Archer. And then I can check Glasses, and then afterwards check Spikebreaker, if it's there. This feels like the correct call to me. See you later, Raboop. Have a good one. Come on. Come on. No, going Holy Glasses first is a very dumb idea. Well, it's not very dumb, but it's a very gambly idea. Because the only reason I would lose time here is if, for example, the final Vlad relic is behind spear guards, for example. And then I have to go back to do spear guard farm, which isn't even that much time loss compared to the time loss of holy glasses being nothing, and then you have to go back to do the archer farm and then go to spike breaker afterwards. So I'm just trying to optimize efficient routing between the relic checks because that's more important right now. What up, Shui? Thank you for the prime. What is a blitz lock? Exclamation mark rules. It's a Pokemon challenge that I am kind of doing after I'm done doing SotN stuff for the day, but I want to keep streaming. I'm trying to add a rotation of extra games that aren't necessarily Castlevania themed to the stream. So Pokemon, Fire Red, Elden Ring randomizer. It's just extra randomizers of games that I like Elden Ring and Pokemon. Yeah, exclamation mark rule 34 if you want to learn more. If the command doesn't work, that means you got to Google it. Don't do this to me, man. Don't 7 complexity me. No. Fuck you. I refuse. There's no shot. If this is a fucking 7 complexity, I'm gonna shit my pants live on stream. It's also kind of likely considering nobody's finished yet. Where was my other save split? There was no reason to make a second save here. I'm really bad at figuring out the correct ways to save split. Because there's no reason for me not to just use that new location. Don't say it's Jolver. No, don't say that. Now I'm worried. That better not have been a spoiler. If somebody finishes in the next minute, I'm going to assume that's a spoiler and you're all banned forever. That's actually not true. I'm just joking. I'm just stressed, man. This fucking randomizer stresses me out. Stresses me out. So many things outside of my control. I feel like routing-wise, I did okay. The only big mistake I made was the lack of save split in the caverns. There's probably some other save splits I could have done to save time as well that I just am not thinking of. There we go. Okay. We also got a little unlucky on our positioning here. Gorgon, that's actually fine for us. It's right next to the end of the game. Could have been worse. So it's very possible that this Vorpal actually made a huge difference because I can't imagine how else anybody would be farming the Asgalls without it. Unless somebody got something crazy. What's behind Merman? Gas Cloud is the only thing we haven't seen yet, I believe. So I believe it's Gas Cloud. No! I didn't want to pick that up. I just wanted to finish. And Ren just finished. Damn, dude. Yeah. I imagine I'm about 2 minutes behind, which means that, well, probably more than 2 minutes, actually. It could be a couple of things. It could be the fact that I went the way that I did instead of doing Silver Ring first. I don't know why anybody would do Silver Ring first, but if you decided to do Silver Ring first as your 6th complexity check, that would have saved a lot of time. But I doubt it. I just don't see a world where somebody does that. I find that very difficult to believe. Fuck you. It's also unlikely that somebody accidentally gets a Gorgon to drop a relic. Like, this is a enemy that you gotta kind of go out of your way to kill. They're very tanky. Stone Mask, how appropriate. Another Stone Mask. There it is. No. Ah, close though, close. Even if I'm not second, I feel pretty okay with how I played this overall. It really was that safe split. That was the biggest mistake. And then everything else was kind of just like guessing incorrectly on certain probabilities, right? Like I'm correct in the complexity count. I was correct for going for Galamoth the way that I did. There might be some other save split ideas that I could implement in the future to do some branching checks from a singular save. That's kind of what I wanted to try and do with the one, but it ended up being kind of a big pain in the ass, so. I don't know. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm 3 minutes behind right now. So definitely that save split would have gotten me closer, but there's definitely something else that I missed for sure. Alrighty.
Go back whence
GG's
you
all.
came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more. How?
Yo,
is it
GG's, Ren.
that I've been so defeated?
Yo, DB, thank you. GG's.
Oh,
You
and
have
SotN
been
just
doomed
finished as
ever
well.
since you
Close one.
lost
Yeah.
your ability to
Close
love.
one. GG's.
Oh, almost.
Oh,
Sarcasm.
GG's,
Almost.
Sheldon. GG's, man. Well played.
Profit is
GG's everyone.
one.
Dude, when I saw,
Gains the world
well,
and
when I saw that we got
Well, I'm
Vorpals,
shaking, man.
Skelerang-
I'm shaking. Come
When
on.
we got Vorpals from Skelerang and I saw that one of the farms was Bone Archer, I was like, yeah, this is Ren's seed.
tell me
You got a verbal from Scatterings?
I got
what
two.
were Lisa
I got
Oh my
one.
god, I just haven't sword and Murmagoo in the end.
That's
My
crazy.
drops are insane. My drops are kind of insane. I also got Shield Rod and Alucard Shield.
I got
Yeah,
Alucard shield, but I didn't get the shield rod. Who dropped the shield rod?
you for all of
the shield brothers dropped from
That was
I got
also
one too.
Skelerang's. That was also Skelerang's.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, stacked.
That's crazy.
Anyway, you guys, did you drop it something random?
I didn't get any random Vlad drops.
Yeah,
I
I-
got everything
I
normally.
didn't get any either.
I got the Bone Archer random, and I
Yeah, I
don't
was
found the
gonna
hard
say,
card.
that's your signature. That's how
Yeah.
you get it.
Yes.
I could see it happening. I like farming Bone Archer because it has a high just drop chance in general.
Yeah, but I got from the first try on the other wall, man. It's crazy.
Oh, from the outer wall one? That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
GG's, Mathis.
Okay, because I was
Yo,
wondering what
GGs.
I was missing routing-wise. I made a pretty big mistake by forgetting a crucial save split in the caverns, but other than that,
Yeah.
I feel like I did a pretty solid job
Yeah,
routing-wise.
for sure.
But
For sure.
this was a cool seed. I didn't mind it.
Yeah,
think
and
it's pretty
I think I did a pretty good route too because I entered the second cast with 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that ended up being the correct play, which is funny. This ended up being a 6 complexity seed, right? I'm not miscounting it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I was like kind of not freaking out, but I was like, nah, it's not a 6 complexity. It's fine. Surely I'll find
Yes,
the final 2 familiar cards behind Death and Galamoth, and it was like, nope.
Yeah, when I entered the second cast, I said to myself, I'm not going back until I reach that, because if there's something upstairs, I'll be dead, you know? So when I found Miss, I said, no, I'm going to death, and after death, I'll
Must
come
have
back.
been
So
painful for you.
that's lucky.
Did you end up?
You must always
wait,
remember that
because
the
was Bone Archer the one that was behind Galamoth?
triumph.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you got lucky because you got to skip Galamoth for that. That makes
Yes,
sense.
For
Okay.
sure.
What will you
Very
do
interesting.
now?
Very interesting. Well, I'm gonna head out. GG's, y'all.
GG's.
Appreciate the race.
GG.
It would be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
Cool race. I mean, losing to the guy who got to skip a bunch because of random Vlad drop. It is what it is.
Alucard,
It was still a close race behind that. I was only 10 seconds ahead of SotN. Less than a little over a minute ahead of Matthias, and nobody else has finished yet. So it was a close race. Close race for sure.
someday perhaps we will meet again.
And I thought I was crazy for having a freaking Vorpal drop. People are out here with Alucard shield and shield rod. That's crazy, man. It was fun though.
Everyone's waiting for us.
Bounty Hunter do be like that. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I cannot.
Get out of here.
Not to get into the freaking argument about skill or serious tournament competitive viability. I just think it's crazy. Every single prelim race that I have seen or been a part of has had the person win get a random Vlad drop. I'm just saying. How are we supposed to take this seriously? I'm not taking it seriously, obviously. But if I was taking it seriously, I'd jump off a freaking bridge. As somebody who is very competitively minded as a human being, I would not be able to take this tournament seriously. I'd argue DB won because he had fun. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. I did not win the race. The prediction goes to the non-believers. It is what it is. It was a close one. I can't be too mad. Skill issue, true. Very much skill issue. All right. If you watched all of that on Dragon Blitz Daily, you're the best. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe, join the live stream, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you later.